Well, that is an excellent question, my friend. When talking about Mongol archers, why is it that they had such greater range in comparison to other types of archers around the world? The answer is because their bow technology was fantastic, though I will say this here right now, this was only good in very set scenarios. You see, the type of bow that the Mongols used was called a horn bow, or a composite bow. It was a bow that was made of wood, bone, and sinew. Material that oftentimes would come from the horns of animals, which is why it was also referred to as a horn bow. Now, when the bow was not strung, it actually had this interesting weird reverse C shape, but by the time that you actually string it out and fully set it, it ends up getting this type of recurve shape that you would see here. And because of its shape, as well as the materials that it was made of, this allowed the bow to store significantly more energy, so that for the same draw weight, you were able to fire much further than you were with another type of bow. Which sounds absolutely awesome, and you're probably wondering, okay, then why the hell did every culture not use this? It seems like that is the greatest bow that you could ever possibly have. Well, they had two major weaknesses. The first is that it is a more technologically complicated weapon. It is something that requires specific knowledge from craftsmen in order to be able to create, which is going to reduce the number of people that are capable of making it in the first place. The second and much bigger problem is that this bow was made out of glue. So the moment that you bring it into a wetter environment, like when the Mongols tried to go south, going into Vietnam, Thailand, and more, or when you go into Western Europe, where it is rainier, the bow itself begins to literally fall apart. But yeah, if you want to join me on an adventure and actually see things overseas, you should join me to Thailand. This is Ian. He went on one of my previous trips. Hi, Ian.
Hello. Highly recommend. Obviously, I wouldn't be here if I didn't like them, so...
He's in my house. Help.